I'm so sorry. I'm not an officer. I'm just I was just walking by. It's Halloween.
Sir, it's January. What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna leave.
No, you need to stop right there. Can you guys explain to me what the hell is going on here?
How about, can you explain to me why this fake ass officer is here? Like, can you help us here?
Let's talk about the Gloryhole hypothesis. So for those of you that don't know what it is, Kyler,
which is pretty much everyone, because we just made this up.
Yeah, we just made this up. Basically,
so I know what that is.
they already know.
People formulate their own Gloryhole hypothesis. Who knows?
I mean, it's probably like a similar idea to like some other hypothesis. Or okay. So anyways, so here's the Gloryhole hypothesis. Basically, it starts off. Let's say that you had a what's it called, like a both genders bathroom, and the wall between you two, yes, Kyler, swearing is allowed in these podcasts. Don't even trip.
No, you can't swear. It's against the fucking law.
This is a Christian server. You can't be swearing in my Christian server.
Oh fuck.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so the Gloryhole hypothesis, basically, so if you're in a stall, you got a wall, both genders are allowed in this bathroom, there's a 50% chance that it's a guy or a girl on the other side of the stall, and you have a Gloryhole. Let's say that you decide to engage the Gloryhole, right? If you didn't know that it was a male or a female on the other side of that wall, would you do it? That's the hypothesis is that it wouldn't matter because it'd be equally as enjoyable. So what do you guys
I like
think?
that you formed this like an actual like hypothesis with, I guess, some build up to it. Because the way we,
I don't know, man.
Wait. So you stick your junk in the hole and hope for the best.
So like, let's say you want, like,
yeah,
Kyler,
basically.
so the real, like, the way Mnaval explained it was, I mean, I guess it works, but like, so let's say you want your dick sucked, and you're pretty much like blindfolded, and you're told someone's gonna suck your dick, so you're like, all right, tight. Doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl if it feels just as good.
Oh man, dude. Psychological attacks right now, man.
Well, like you don't know though. You don't know if it's a guy or a girl, so I don't know. I would be inclined to believe that.
Well, then isn't it coming down to fantasizing? Like, you have to like imagine the person that you want there, you know?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's why I'm saying, like, you could do it. Like, it's not like you would never.
Then it's all based on your perception. I mean, if you can successfully imagine that the person is there without worrying about the fact that it could be a big fat Burger King worker, like that just got off shift after like without washing his greasy hands from the
Oh my god!
Grabbing your, oh man, she put some lube on. No, that's freaking grease. That's grease.
God damn it!
But it's all about your perception, right?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Like he's gonna give you like a hand job with those greasy hands or something?
Oh, dude, he didn't even like floss or brush. So like, you're gonna get some meat, freaking like Whopper meat, is stuck on your dick after the sucking. As long as you don't look at it before you wash, you know. But then again, it could just be. I don't know how to rationalize that one away.
Well, you're saying like you like look in the bathroom later and you notice you have like meat smegma on like the tip of your foreskin.
Ew, meat smegma? What the fuck?
That's what he's saying.
It like looks like that's the first meat she ate today.
Oh my god.
Except you don't know if it's a she.
Yeah,
you don't know if it's a she.
You have to get yourself psychologically comfortable though. So like, I mean, if you're down for the guy, then you're gonna imagine the guy. If you're down for the girl, if you don't care, then like you're already a step ahead of everyone else. You know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's an advantage if you don't give a shit. Whether.
Oh my gosh, dude, you are one step ahead.
Yeah, you're on top of the world if you don't give a shit. Like, so if you don't give a shit, then there's
a freaking crocodile like sucking your dick.
Okay.
That's
actually a snapping turtle just on the tip of your penis.
That's like kind of transcending the original idea, but
all you're thinking is like, oh my gosh, dude, she's got a bite. Like when you're freaking.
Dude, let's let's not take this in the animal territory. Otherwise, we're gonna call from the
right.
cops.
That's a different.
Hey guys, we got an animal fucker here. We got an issue.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be bad.
He's like monitoring the situation like from the bathroom security cameras that he usually uses to like.
Yeah, where are you? Like, are you at a zoo or something? Like, you're
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck? You're in a zoo bathroom?
No, you're just like going to all the freaking like containment places, and you're like, all right, which animal do I want?
The Gloryhole is actually meant for you to like be able to peep at those turtles in the other side and be like, wow, look at those turtles. But no,
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
no.
That's
because you got a
terrible.
6'8" guy.
Oh my god.
Like, oh, it's a snapping turtle exhibit, so you can take a piss while looking at them. No, instead you stick your freaking dick in there
That's so terrible.
because you're like, oh, let's see what the magic what's the cat gonna put in the bag? I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know either, Matt.
What
Here's
cat
the
is?
bait, and you know, you like here's the bait. Who's gonna bite? You know what I mean? That's kind of like that.
So if we transcended the glory hole hypothesis to include animals,
I mean, okay, if it's an animal that like,
if we're gonna start talking about animals, then I think we should start talking about furries.
I was
You
gonna
might
say
as
that.
well include
Something
literally
about that.
anything else that goes around their dick, like any type of fleshlight or thing that's blowing you. I
Well,
mean, that's what you've
vacuum
gone.
cleaner.
yeah, basically you're saying that if you can change your perception of reality, then you can basically handle anything that is surrounding your dick. Like,
Isn't that what like middle-aged people do anyways when they're like starting to lose like interest in each other sexually, so they start like role playing, right? Isn't that all about perception? They start going at each other and being like, "You're a sexy cop" or something, and then he's like, "Here's my taser," and then freaking.
what is this, like some chick
Are you
going
like
through
too
like
close
a...
to your mic? Never mind.
Yeah, Matt, are you close to your mic? Because it sounds like you're like bass boosted, if you know what I mean.
Ugh. Ew.
Next to my mic.
Okay, but you're saying that like if someone's going through like a
Well, we're
midlife
doing
crisis,
ASMR now.
What'd you say?
Cool.
What'd you say?
you're saying that if someone goes through like a midlife crisis, basically, you're saying that they're gonna want to engage in very like I don't even know what do you
Don't
call
they get
that?
kinky?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like-
kinky
Yeah,
shit.
they want more kinky
They go
things.
through a midlife crisis and they realize like their sex life isn't the same, so that's when they swing into like that kinky stuff because they want to role play. That's all about the perception, you know what I mean? They're trying
Yeah.
to like make things
You want
lively.
novel experiences. You've had enough sex through your life. You want something new.
And some people take it too far and they end up with like freaking like what do you call it? Anal leakage or something. You know?
Hey baby, can I stick these anal beads up your ass? Oh yeah, baby, stick it up my ass. I want to see this.
That's basically what you're saying is happening in the bedroom is like some weird ass ass play. Is that what's gonna happen to you, Matt, when you get older? You're gonna get like into some ass
Hey,
play?
man, give me 20 more years and if I find someone, you know, and then like things get boring.
Back away from your mic, dude.
Matt, I swear to God, you're like bass boosting everything you're saying. What the fuck is this boneless shit, dude?
I feel like I'm like my face is completely surrounded by just a mouth and just sounds are coming and assaulting me.
Oh my god. Matt, fix your mic. Alright, you're good. Alright,
So good.
anyways.
But
Oh, thank
I
you.
don't remember who's talking. About.
So okay, so yeah, so what's the verdict then? Would you do it? Glory hole hypothesis. If it was a male or a female, animals excluded, would you do it?
My verdict is no.
Alright. Well
I would
I
also say no.
I don't know what kind. They could have like mouth herpes or something.
yeah, and
So-
I think that's an important distinction to make, right? It's like
a freaking public restroom, right?
yeah, exactly. If it's a public restroom, if it's anyone, then no. Right? Like
They could have
Yeah.
literally just wiped their buttholes or something, and then like you know saw your dick, they're like wow, like felt it a little bit, and then now they have like their freaking like. butthole
oh
wiped
god,
or
Matt, no, no.
And then they start sucking,
Stop,
and then it becomes,
no.
they get freaking yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Okay, no,
That's
we
fucking
get it.
real.
We
You don't
get
want to do
it.
that
Oh
stuff,
my
right?
god.
Yeah, I would say no.
Yeah.
But
But
that's not the idea I had originally for the pipe. It's not just stick your dick in just like any random person.
all right,
can
well,
come in
well,
and
go
you ask
ahead
whether or
and
not you care.
yeah, go ahead and tell us what your
It's like,
version
What
is.
I mean is, what I mean, like, I guess, I mean, you're looking for a good time. You're looking for a good dick sucking. Like, you want someone, or you're not looking to suck someone else, but you're looking for someone to give you your dick a good time. And like, let's say like you like put out one of those pieces of paper on like a telephone pole with like a phone number or something, saying like, "Hey, I need someone," and they all take it, and you get these offers. And so if someone like promises that they'll give you like a good suckle, like doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl. That's what I'm asking. Like, are you going to care? Like, if you want someone to,
Okay, I see.
if you want that good feeling,
So you're
why does it matter
what? You're already ready for it. You know what I mean?
But Connor, would you know if it was a male or a female?
I mean, I guess not until I see them in person or whatever.
So okay, but like,
Alright,
as you are
would
getting
you-
your
okay,
dick
okay.
sucked, would you know that they are a male or a female?
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear you. Ask again.
So I'm saying like, if like in the process of getting your dick sucked, do you know that they are a male or a female?
Yeah, I do know. Like before, I'm saying like I mean, I don't know how other people think, but I wonder if other people immediately like would turn down an offer if any male, like if like it's a guy who's trying to get their dick sucked, and some other male like answers the call, like, and I don't know if people would immediately like just dismiss that if they were a guy, like, oh, I don't want a guy sucking my dick. But if you want a good feeling, like, why does it matter the gender?
I see what you mean now. Yeah, that's definitely different from the.
That's a little different.
That's a little different.
than
Yeah.
what I think we're not saying.
Yeah.
Your Gloryhole hypothesis is funny too. Like, it's basically like, I guess it's asking people like, how much money would you take to put your dick in this hole and just anybody random?
Yeah. Well, that's obviously pretty different. But in this case, it's like.
So we have 10 like well-dressed clean males, and we have 10 like well-dressed clean females on the other side, and we want a good time. We don't know which one's going to draw the number, the lot for the situation, and we have to decide, are we going to go ahead and put our dick in there for a good time, and are we going to like, do we care if it's going to be one of the well-kept men or one of the sexy ladies,
Yeah, basically.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I guess if it's going to be a good time either way, I feel like in practice I would never want to do it, but in principle I feel like I can be okay with the idea of it. Does that make sense? Like, I would never do it in. Yeah, it's like
you would never do it if you knew, but if it happened, you'd be like, well.
Yeah, like I'd be okay with
I can't take back what I said.
Yeah, like I'd be
told
okay.
Afterward, like who exactly did it, and you're like, oh, what? It was that weird, like fat dude. Like, so,
yeah, as long as I never, as long as I never find out who actually did it, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, that's an important distinction to make. Because like, if you never find out, then it's not gonna matter to you. And you could always just be believing that it was like a really hot girl. I don't know.
Yeah. Let your mind be the one that sucked your dick, basically.
Wow. Yeah, I guess.
That falls into the category of mindfuck if you look it up on like, I don't know,
mindfuck.
A porn tag.
What is like
isn't that a tag?
Is it on what?
I'm pretty sure that's probably something.
On like some porn sites. Some porn sites have like tags and like.
So what? Okay,
like,
so what
like
would mindfuck be? Like, if you were to go on Pornhub, right, and you were to search up mindfuck, what would you get?
I don't watch porn. I don't know.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do a little experiment.
I just know
here.
that these are.
I'm about to do incognito mode.
Pig?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guinea pig. Well, what are you guys expecting? I want to hear you guys' hypotheses.
I'm expecting that like someone's gonna
we have to come up with.
I would imagine like VR or something.
VR.
That makes sense.
Damn, dude, Kyler's thinking about like 3,000, dude.
Oh,
Kyler, you're in the future, dude.
Oh shoot! Yeah, like everybody wears some sort of bodysuit, so you can like, if you both have like the headset, or you can see each other and like their whole body makeup. So you're saying like you want to immerse yourself in this other environment.
Website.
He's thinking about like the now we have Build a Bear workshop. He's thinking of like Build a Horror workshop, and like when you just like go there, like build your own horror, and then freaking like.
Oh shoot! So like pretty much like make your own like sex doll or something. Is that what you're saying, Kyler?
Kind of, yeah. Maybe.
Are you talking about like multiplayer VR like porn?
Either.
Holy shit! Multiplayer VR porn.
Multiplayer.
Holy crap, dude!
Like you can like hook up with. It doesn't matter at that point. Like the gender is different in the game than real life, right? So, oh my gosh, that's like basically.
Yeah. I meant like when you're in the same vicinity, but I didn't like MMO porn VR.
Holy shit!
How does that work? Everyone's like freaking like, "Hey, let's do it." And you're just
It's like VR
Hey,
chat,
let's
but you're
do
just
it.
looking to fuck.
you get to choose the size, like the kink that you're gonna like tray, or
Oh my god.
you got like the furry clan, the furry guild, or something like that.
They're all just walking around in fursuits with their dicks out or something. Oh my god.
What the heck?
So
Come
yeah.
on, you wouldn't do it with your dick hand. You gotta keep your power level concealed, dude.
Ah, yeah. So
Like,
if you
you're
have,
walking around with your like level 100 sword, you gotta like.
Holy crap, dude! Imagine
Yeah,
you,
dude,
like, you
some
level up,
thought.
And then you can also like get really unlucky, like you get like quirks or perks or whatever when you like spawn in the game, and you get unlucky ones like micro penis quirk or something. Because it's so rare, some people are like into it. You know, they're like, "Oh my gosh, dude, freaking the micro penis."
Oh my.
group.
Oh, dude, yeah, in a game like that, like some people like when they spawn in, they like a rare like 1% or like less would like get like STDs, and then people have to like trade them. It becomes like a trading game.
Oh,
Some people try to
shit.
collect all of them. Even though you don't want to, but, like,
STDs,
but some people
gotta
make it
catch
easy,
them
like,
all.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like if you get the first person to get all the STDs becomes like the like they can like create a whole new like kind of like
It's like Ready Player One, where they can like change the nature of the game if they collect
Holy
all of them.
shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly like they get like the freaking secret egg or something, and then they can like start modifying the game in a way that they want.
Oh my god. You know what happens in real life when you catch them all? You die. You die.
From the first one, dude. Because you caught the wrong freaking one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
like,
so I searched up mindfuck, right? And what I got was, so the first two videos were basically these like well-dressed, you know, very attractive women who are just sitting there and they talk to you and basically try to get you to orgasm by just talking to you. And it's like,
that
I
makes
see.
sense.
yeah,
they're
so it's like a very
Oh,
like
because they're
sexual
focused on your
experience.
mind.
They're trying to get
Focused on
into
your
your mind.
Yeah, and then the next one was just like straight up hentai where this girl's like, anyways, besides the point.
Besides the point. Just,
But so I have a question then. Do you think that you could ever be coerced into nutting by just the act of like talking? Like, do you think that someone could ever just speak to you and you would be able to nut
Without using
depends,
like
without anything, without any like physical like touching
Stimulation.
Yeah.
if
I don't think
you
so.
are I'm trying to think. If you are like ready, you know, like you're like already like freaking like you've been wanting to nut or something for a while, but like hasn't been there, and then maybe you could.
Yeah, maybe. So you're
So
saying
you
that
have to
if
be
it's
like in
been
the
a
right
while.
like
Yeah,
state of mind, like
if you're already in the right
state.
state, like it's been like a month or something, like you finished No Nut November, Destroy Tick December is like around the corner, and then like this like 11:59 at midnight, you happen to stumble upon the hentai mindfuck video, and then you're like,
God.
okay, what's this? And then like next thing you know, 3 words in, bam.
Dude, if your ball sack is like on the cusp, like a minute before the end, your ballsy is fucked to like actually already start searching this stuff to get ready. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta wait at least until like midnight, and then you can do whatever.
That's true. Wait till midnight. Yeah, because you're taking it.
Because at that point, you're probably gonna get aroused by like the thought of like just the thought of it,
Thought of
and
it.
then like real life becomes a mindfuck.
real life.
yeah, I think you could get aroused but not actually like finish.
Yeah, that would be
Definitely.
my guess as well. I can't
Hmm.
imagine someone just speaking to me.
Yeah.
Like
I
it doesn't
mean-
even matter how hot they are. I guess like
If this is the case
Man.
for some people, there must be like sex podcasts out there that like exist or
Dude, no,
something.
it's for
Definitely.
sure, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
like 110%, dude.
definitely
Kind of like those
I mean,
sex
yeah,
hotlines where you like
there were-
call
yeah,
or
there-
something, and the women try to get you just through their voice, like over the phone.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
there's the
Yeah,
10,000%, dude.
yeah, no, there's
Yeah,
there's
just
definitely
realize
those
it's exact- they already
hotlines.
exist.
Yeah, where you just call and they'll like talk dirty to you and stuff, or either that or they'll like talk about your problems. Either way, you know.
Talk about your problems. You're like, oh, so you're struggling with this.
Yeah, like I don't know.
That reminds me in like 8th grade when like my friends tried to use one of my friends' like home phones and *69 some sex hotline.
Oh god. Yeah.
He actually got charged for it. So like
what?
He got like a phone bill in the mail. They asked my friend like, dude, what's this? And
they tried to get around it with *69 or whatever.
I don't even remember like what the outcome of that was, but I just remember that like his parents actually found out.
Holy crap.
Funny.
I wonder what that conversation was like.
Yeah, it must have been.
What is this? You're like a prank call.
Prank call.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like, damn it.
I was talking to my housemates the other day about the first time that we, you know, pleasured ourselves like as men, just like what that age was.
The first time.
Like I don't know the first time you did as women.
Well, okay, listen. I ain't about that, all right? I'm a cisgendered male, so we were talking about that, and one of the things that we realized was, one, there's actually like quite varying times in our lives when we started.
Interesting.
Which was weird because when I like look at my housemates, I think of them as like we're all like kind of very similar, but then it was like weird to know that we actually come from very different backgrounds. So, we realized is that we have very varying different times when we like started. So when I started, it was like, I think it was like in 7th grade, I think.
So when you were like what, 12 or?
Yeah, so something like that. And
I remember
and I remember like the only word in my vocabulary that I could think of was boobs. You know, like
sounds about right.
Yeah, and so like the 12-year-old mind isn't very creative, you know. So what you do is you like go on, you're like, oh, what's boobs look like? And you know, I didn't even have safe search off. So I was like being cucked, like, you know. It was always like some like chick with like a towel on. I'd just be like, oh man, if only that towel could come off. Little did I know.
Little did you know.
It's like literally one search away.
Yeah,
it's crazy. The right thing to search for.
Which is wild, dude. Like, think about the kids today. They probably have
oh my gosh, dude.
Open access.
They all know.
Yeah. And I feel like they probably learn things way quicker than we did because of things like pop culture and memes and stuff on the internet.
Oh my gosh,
you know?
dude. That's for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely like a different environment than when I was a kid. Not that I'm like that much older.
Yeah.
But...
So for you, it was 7th grade when you started.
Yeah. What about you, Connor?
I actually don't remember when I started, but I do have a funny story to tell.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
This was in like 4th grade or something. So I think I was like 9 or 10. Or no, wait. Yeah, like I think I was 9 years old. So I went to this like summer camp thing.
Shrek came out.
What?
No. What?
I was 9 years.
Okay,
I was 9 years old.
Oh no!
Oh Jesus!
That's the beginning.
No, shoot. But anyway, so I was 9. I went to the summer camp and I made friends with some guy, and he told me about this Newgrounds video called "The Ultimate Showdown."
Okay.
And after that day, I went home to look it up. So I looked up. I just typed into Google "The Ultimate Showdown," and for some reason, I swear, like safe search wasn't off or anything. I like the second link down. I just click on this thing. It takes me to a porn site.
Oh
like,
God!
I'm searching this at like 6 a.m. before I go to the summer camp the next day. So I guess like the next day I like search for it because I woke up at like 6 a.m. back then, and I just search for it, and I see all these like women in like sexy poses and like naked and whatnot. I'm like, what the heck?
What the heck?
I didn't even know what it was because I just hadn't even like really. I mean, I probably knew about like naked women or no. At that point, I've literally never seen them. So that was my first exposure to like.
That was your first exposure? Wow. Yeah.
And then while I was looking, like that was my first exposure, like exposed puss and tits. I remember my mom walking in, being like, "Connor, what are you looking at?" And I'm like, "Oh, what?" She like probably just woke up, and I guess I don't even know how she knew because like, wait, no, she normally woke up that early in the morning.
Yeah.
She saw and freaking just I didn't get like yelled at or scolded. She just like just immediately went over the computer and like closed out of it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, like how do you think parents react like to children?
I feel like it's gonna be different in the future, but like I feel like nowadays it's like the reaction is pretty extreme because like that didn't exist. You know what I mean? There was like magazines and stuff, but like there was nothing like today's crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know. Like the reaction varies depending on like the beliefs of the parents, right?
Right. I mean, obviously.
Yeah,
but like, so do you think that that the average response will change with like the next generation, like with
you mean like us? Do you think us?
Yeah. I guess. Okay, let's just put up a hypothetical then. All right, let's say you have a child, right?
So, like,
you find out that they're watching porn, or you find out like, oh, they forgot to clear their search history, and you realize they're watching. How would you react? What's your reaction?
All right, so
how old are they? How old are
you
they?
first, Matt.
Watching, dude. It depends.
They're about the same age.
It depends what they're watching and how old they are. So if I realize it's their first time and it says like what is boobs, towel off.
God damn it.
I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna have a talk with him and just like let him know like you know what he's going through is pretty normal, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like tell him to like be a little careful, you know. There's just crazy kinky crap out there, and like don't you know what I mean? Don't let it become like something that you have to rely on.
Yeah, of course.
Like definitely, you know, stuff like that. But if they're watching freaking like the Black Mamba Slam 7,000 or something.
Fuck.
And it's like literally like
they're starting off with the kinky stuff.
I don't care how old they are, but it's like six black dudes surrounding one freaking like 10-year-old girl.
Oh, the meme, yeah.
Then I would go off. I'd be like, okay, buddy, I don't care how you got to this point in life. I don't care how you got here. Like you something's wrong with you, and I failed as a father.
So it definitely depends on what type of porn they're watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you, Kyler?
Oh gosh.
Well, I'm just asking, like, how would you react if your child was watching porn?
I'd just kind of be surprised that. Oh, not surprised. I'd be like, oh, it's not playing in their lives already.
Okay, I have a question after that.
Okay. Go. Continue, Kyler.
Yeah, that's it. I'd be like,
okay.
Oh man, they're already at that point into their life, and then
yeah.
I guess I'd be mostly okay with it, and then I guess I just tell them like if they're like have to talk maybe.
Yeah. Oh god, that's
embarrassing.
If you have any questions or something
with them so that they can like have a healthier view on things, you know, and not really
of course. Like I think that's the best, one of the best approaches.
Yeah.
What was your question, Matt? Sure.
Oh, I was gonna say like reactions. You know how we're talking about the reactions on like watching your child, but I think it's different between girls and guys, right? So
actually,
your daughter. Like I think we're both all talking about sons.
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely
introduced.
So
discover your daughter watching porn. It's freaking like Jamal. Like.
Jesus! No, don't say that. That's so fucked up.
Like 10-inch Tom and the freaking and Julie's mom or something.
10-inch Tom and Julie's mom. Oh my god, what a name. Yeah, I think
you should direct that.
So Julie, you're gonna leave the room right now.
Jesus. No, but I think if it's like a girl as I can't even imagine. Obviously, because I'm not a parent and I don't even know what they could possibly be thinking. But if I had to guess, as like a father, I feel like it'd be just so much weirder to talk about your daughter because you have no idea what they're going through.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because you weren't like a girl growing up with
exactly.
these thoughts. You were a guy growing up.
Let's assume bad things happen in life, whatever, and like you end up as a single dad, so you have to be the one that gives the talk.
Oh man, dude, you're putting me in a box here, Matt.
You're trapped, man.
Yeah, this is tough. I don't know. Well, how would you guys react? Like, I have no idea.
It'd be super awkward and difficult to have that conversation because obviously they're not going to want to have that conversation either. No. So you'd have to be like.
And it's so hard to have a conversation with someone who doesn't want to have.
I seriously think it matters, like which parent gives it, like like the matching. You have to give it to the person.
Yeah,
that's the same.
Yeah, I think that's.
I feel like that's like. I mean, I don't think you have to, but I think that's like kind of important for a lot of people. You know. like and
Probably.
like understanding or like coming to like some sort of like.
Maybe. I mean, I know for me, like my response, like it'd probably be similar to your guys, in that like I would try to give some sort of like, don't let this take over. Like, just if you're going to do this, at least maintain it at like a healthy level. Like, I'm fine with that. But also, I would first like check the search history and be like, all right, I'm going to teach you right now how to clear search history, so mom doesn't find out. So that I don't have to let her give the talk, I guess.
So you'd kind of like team up with your kid. You'd be like, hey, you me.
I'd be like, all right, like if you're like if he's in a public setting or someone, are you doing this on someone else's computer?
Right. I
don't want like their parents to find out and then like get angry with me or whatever. So I'd at least teach my child, whoever it is,
that is an
like
interesting
how to clear search history, how to go into incognito mode.
Right.
Like, you got to know these things.
Right.
For sure.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that was a good discussion. But continuing on, so we discussed about, okay, if your child is watching porn, blah blah blah. But let's talk about.
There's so many more hypotheticals, man. We've been like, I guess we kind of like looped them all together, huh? It went from Gloryhole to like freaking mind fucking to child porn. Wait, not child porn.
No, it's
let's stray away from that.
Oh, because you were thinking about child and porn. You just put the two words together.
Let's not go that direction.
Okay, we messed that up a little bit.
I don't know. Fuck. Wait, hold on. There was another one that I had written it down.
Oh man.
No, these are all quotes. These are all the no 9 to 5 for you, baby. You work to put food on the table, but I'm trying to get you on the table.
Oh yeah, no.
All right.
I'm the 9 to 5 job.
We could take a little break and do some improv. You guys want to do that?
What do you mean improv?
Yeah.
Just start saying random shit.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna come up with like a random scenario.
But we start with something. Yeah.
All right. So I guess I will start. I'll be my classic. I'll be a police officer, and I'm just responded to a noise complaint at Matt's house, and Connor is there as a guest, and Kyler is the neighbor who called it in.
Okay.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Niner, we've got a issue on South Street, cross section of 4th and 5th. We're gonna need some backup. We got a noise complaint from the neighbor. We need you down there ASAP.
All right, got it. All right, got it. I'm heading down there right now. I'm heading down there right now. I'm gonna go ahead and knock on the door. There was no signs of gunfight or any weapons used, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock on the door and see what's up. Hello. Is anyone home? Hello?
So I guess Matt's in the bathroom. I'll just oh there.
Hi. What's I heard I got a noise complaint. What's going on here?
Hey Connor, I got the pizza. Oh fuck, who's that? I mean, officer.
Fuck, put it away, dude. No.
Excuse me,
I mean,
sir. What is that?
No, okay. So here's the thing. This is like a surprise for his mom, who's like coming home. Yeah, like
I'm gonna need to inspect that. I need to see what that is, please.
Officer.
Sir.
Okay,
I need you to back up just for a second.
Okay.
All right. Now, please drop whatever you're holding onto the ground, please, and back up a couple of paces. All right. Let's go ahead. What the fuck is this? What is on this pizza? Explain.
Okay, so ignore the stringy bits. And,
okay.
Also, like, just ignore like all the wires and everything. Like, here's the thing. We have this project where.
Okay.
It's like we're pretending like his mom's an android because she's coming home with crap, I need to say something quick because
what is it?
She's coming home, like she's just getting back from the doctors, something about cancer, so I'm really worried about it. And I got her a pizza, and the stringy bits are it's a different kind of pizza because like we didn't go to Papa John's or Domino's. We went to a special place. What was the place called?
Yeah, that's what it was. The Riggy's Deli. Yeah, we went there to get some pulled pork.
Oh,
that's what it was.
So you're telling me
it's pulled pork. That's exactly what it is.
You're telling me that these stringy bits that are extremely bloody and are covering the entirety of this pizza is pulled pork. Is that what you're telling me?
My mom likes her meat to be rare, like really close to rare. You know what I mean?
So the deli's from like 1940. They haven't really changed in a while. They still do things like extremely old fashioned. So just so it's pig blood. So it's okay. Don't worry.
All right. You know what?
I get it. Like you think like you think we kill someone who is in the closet or whatever, and like we took out his intestines.
I'm gonna need to inspect this area first. I'm gonna have to call in the neighbor who called the noise report and have him explain to me what he heard. Go ahead, neighbor.
Yeah, I heard like a big explosion and I don't know, a lot of cheering. And I was just
so you're telling me you heard a large explosion and a lot of cheering. What is wrong with you? This area looks very dirty. There's meat hanging from the ceiling, and why is there a big puddle of piss in the center of the room?
We were having a party because Matt's mom here, she graduated about 3 months ago
from college.
Yeah, she had to. Yeah, she went back because she was a dropout, but she thought, even though she's a very well-off person, she just felt like she wanted to go back to college. You know.
Okay.
So she, that's it. She got cancer while she was there, and so all this like, okay, so I know that looks like guts, but but hold on. So we got this like, so we just bought like a whole pig from the deli because I told you they're old-fashioned. So,
an entire pig? You're telling me you bought an entire pig?
They're old-fashioned. Did you not hear him?
Yeah, sir. I'm trying to assess the situation here. Continue.
I'm trying to be helpful, officer.
I understand.
If you're deaf, I want to make sure you're able to hear.
You know what? I am deaf. I'm just reading your lips right now. So I need you to please enunciate every word that you say. Continue. Excuse me?
I didn't even say anything, officer.
Oh, continue. Yes, continue telling me about this area.
Matt, you have meat stuck up your nose. Get that out, and then you can talk better.
So neighbor, you said you heard a large explosion. Can you guys explain to me what the large explosion was?
Yeah, of course. So we had this pig, right? And like it was a big boy, you know.
Okay.
So we had a bunch of like crazy kids over here, like from kids from her college. Yeah. So one of them plugged up all of the pores and the holes of the pig, like the asshole and the nostrils and everything. Okay. And he decided to put this tube in his mouth and just try and like blowing in it and inflating the pig and seeing what happens. And he's actually really strong. He's got some hefty lungs.
Oh my god.
A good diaphragm. And
oh my god, I almost wish I was there for that.
Hi, this is Officer Kyle. I'm reporting in for a noise complaint.
Oh shit. Hi, Officer Kyle.
Excuse me. Why are you impersonating an officer in front of these people?
I'm so sorry. I'm not an officer. I'm just I was just walking by. It's Halloween.
Sir, it's January. What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna leave.
No, you need to stop right there. Can you guys explain to me what the hell is going on here?
How about can you explain to me why this fake ass officer is here? Like, can you help us here?
Yes, I have no idea who this man is. I'm just gonna assume he's part of your group.
Yes, I'm with them.
How do we know?
I'm in their party.
What's going on?
How do I know you're an officer then? Who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is. This guy's not an officer.
I have a badge. I have a badge here. I'll show you my badge. Hold on. Here, go ahead and look at that badge. Does he have a badge?
No, I'm not a police officer.
This is a smoothie punch.
So here's the thing. He lost his badge actually, like on the way here. Like he was trying to show off this group of people to get through because we live in a gay community, and so
Yeah, that's right.
bad. But then he dropped it, and so it's somewhere like near the gates.
That's
Probably.
exactly what happened. Exactly.
I find that story incredibly unlikely to believe. Sir, this is indeed a gay community, but what does that have to do with any of this?
Because it's a gated community, I expect it to be nice and quiet. That's why I called in.
This is not a gay community.
A gated.
Hello? It's a gated, not a gay community.
yeah, officer. Yeah, I mean, officer, you can see. If you're looking through those windows, you could see like the threesome of the father and mother. I don't know why their daughter's also in it, but you can see that this is not a gay community.
Honey, what the fuck is going on here? I don't understand. Who are these people?
It's okay. Don't worry. You can go back inside your homes. Everything is fine here. Just all the pig guts everywhere.
What was that explosion? What's going
on? So ma'am, please back off. I'm trying to assess the situation here.
You know what? I'm not a liar. I'm gonna tell them what happened.
Oh my god, what happened? Please tell us.
Sir, if you have some evidence to come forth with, please tell us.
There was a hole in the wall. And well,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there was already a hole in the wall. So like,
I decided to stick. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, he stuck his dick in that wall? Good lord!
Don't be embarrassed. It's completely fine. He'll understand everything.
Sir, did you stick your dick in that hole?
Yeah. I saw him do it.
Sir, why did you stick your dick in that hole?
Because I heard from this one place that it feels good regardless of who's
who's on the other side. Exactly.
Oh.
Like we had this conversation, where. I'm not gonna explain it to you, but like, it's fine. It was just a little thing we did. Don't worry. Like, also, you can see that like we've been like dressing up, so Matt has like red paint like dripping down his legs. That's not actually blood. Don't worry about it. It's not like he got his dick ripped off or anything. Even.
All right. Situation diffused. Looks like we just had a couple of gay folks in a house.
It would be a human, but it was a pig.
We may have signs of forced entry into a pig. Not exactly sure.
I didn't know that pigs could do that.
What?
You didn't? Of course, they could bite your dick off. Why'd you?
Sir, sir, you're bleeding from your crotch. Do you need emergency services?
No. It's pain. It's fine. It's fine. We're just like we're setting up for like a movie.
Sir, is your?
Oh my god, his dick ripped off! Oh my god!
Susie, shut the fuck up! Get out of here! Fuck's sake!
Sir, did you?
The pig stick. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
like,
so you.
Everybody go home. This is fine.
Oh my god! Don't tell me to go home, you stupid loser!
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to go back into your household immediately before I arrest you.
This is... You know what? Fine. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Alright, so you're telling me that you ripped a pig's dick off and now have pig guts everywhere. Some reason the pig exploded, and this man stuck his dick in a wall.
It's intact. Ignore the... So like the thing about pigs' dicks is like they're not the same color as their skin. This is a commonly known fact.
Okay. Sir, you look incredibly faint.
Matt,
do you need emergency?
Matt, shut the fuck up. Go in like the bathroom or something and wash yourself off.
I think he needs help. I think, sir.
No. He's fine. No.
I think he really.
Hey, we got an emergency situation here. A man with his dick ripped off needs emergency stuff right away.
Sir, what is happening right now? What is going on? And why are you trying to cover up for this man?
I feel nothing.
No, I'm trying to tell you, it's all fine. Like, he just got a bit crazy. It's the jungle juice is getting to him,
The jungle juice? Have you guys been... How old are you two? How old are you?
12.
They're still in college.
No, 12. He reversed the digits. He likes to do that. He likes to pretend like.
We may have a case of underage drinking here.
The doctor said I was Lextixia.
Matt, okay, Matt, I know you're tired and from the crazy party, dude. Come on, it's fine. You can just go rest over there.
Okay, so you're telling me, to summarize the situation here, we have a fainting man, we've got emergency coming in, so you're telling me that you had a party here, you had a large pig that blew up, its dick ripped off, and clearly, you cannot tell me this dick man, unless this is a woman, you cannot tell me that this man's dick did not rip off in that hole over there. What? Sir, I'm gonna have to inspect this hole. Hold on, give me a second.
No, okay. It just happened to land by the hole.
Oh my god, what is this place? What is this area? I'm
gonna need you to explain this immediately. What is this cave?
Wait, there's a
what is this hole in the wall? What is this? There's clearly an expanse of area.
Explosion.
Clearly the explosion blew this hole in the wall.
Alright, Matt, I kicked him in. Let's get
No!
Dispatch,
we got two. We're in hot pursuit. We're in hot pursuit. I gotta get it. Ma'am, I need you to stand back.
Oh my god, are they running? That guy has no dick! Where did his pants go?
Ma'am, I need you to go back to your household.
Dispatch, we are requesting immediate backup right now.
Stop! What are you doing? Where are you guys running to?
Matt, just go in the house, Matt.
What? Oh, dispatch.
Dispatch, they're locking me out of the house. I have no way of getting in. I'm not sure what's going on.
Open up the door! Open up the door!
They're gonna see.
Open up this damn door right now!
Matt, put some fucking pants on. They're gonna see, dude.
Dispatch incoming.
It's irritating.
I got my pants on.
Are you guys in my house?
Oh my god!
This is my house.
Is that an actual T-Rex? What?
What the fuck is this T-Rex doing? We gotta get out of here! Run! Alright, what the fuck happened there?
What the shit was that, Improv? Wait, can we just summarize what happened there? Like,
You're gonna recap? Okay, easy. The part they didn't get to was the T-800 came back from like the future and was trying to kill John Connor, and we killed him, and we thought like, I just thought it'd be funny if we put like all of his like inner circuitry like in a pizza.
I see where you're going with it.
I mean,
but Matt, what the hell happened to you? Did you actually have your dick ripped off? What was going on there?
So Connor killed the pig that ripped my dick off.
Okay.
And we tried to he tried to encourage me by making a pizza out of it. Obviously that didn't really work out because how do you get encouraged by that? Your dick's
so the thing
gone.
is like the Terminator was actually a pig the whole time. That's what it was.
So the Terminator was a pig. You blew up
he
the
was like
pig.
an android pig, and I just killed him and sprayed his guts everywhere.
Ah.
After he ripped off Matt's dick.
Oh, I see. So ripped out. So what was the hole in the wall?
I mean, the Terminator was trying to kill Matt because he thought Matt was John Connor, and so he like fired lasers at the wall and created the hole.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it fired lasers into the wall. Interesting. Kyler, what happened? What did you see?
I just saw a loud bang.
He saw the bang.
I heard a bang.
Uh-huh.
A lot of cheering.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, just a lot of flashes. I thought they were just watching TV and like.
That was him killing the pig, in case you were wondering.
Oh, right. Okay, I got that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just trying to sleep, man.
If there's one mystery not solved, where did that cave come from?
Right? Where did that cave? I don't understand. Maybe there was a cave behind that wall all along, and maybe the android was trying to open it.
Maybe it knew, like
It knew.
It knew it had to go to like that location.
Yeah.
And that Matt's house just happened to be there, but in the future,
Holy
there's,
shit.
like some cave of the Resistance.
Ah,
That's
maybe
what it was.
maybe the Resistance was hiding in a certain place of time at a certain place, which happened to be Matt's house. Damn.
Yeah, the Resistance went back in time and hid under Matt's house, and like, yeah.
Dude, we should write a movie, man. Holy crap, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's in a-
Terminator
shitty kid.
69. Get that bread,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah,
That's more like a porno,
T69
dude.
was a
That
pig.
sounds more like a porno.
Like before they got to the 800 series,
Like a
they did,
porno?
like a T69 series.
Yeah. Terminator 69, the porno. Cut Lord.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, well, one of the Terminators can just like is like liquid metal, so it could like form into like anything.
Oh, you're right.
Oh god.
Oh god. That's right. If you could, okay, I have a question. If you could be anything, like any, okay, I'm gonna restrict this to an inanimate object. If you could be any inanimate object, what would you be? Like, let's say, okay, so I have a better question. So let's say you're a transformer. You know how like some transformers can be toasters, or some transformers can be like jet planes. What would you be? What would you be?
I'd be a computer. That way they can handle me. They can manhandle me.
Oh, so wow. Okay, so you want fingers all up in that hard drive.
But you don't get to choose which computer you are. So you could be like the computer of some like old creep dude who's trying to upload like freaking 10-year-old girl hentai.
You could be the computer of that Burger King guy with sweaty lubed hands. Okay, what would you be, Connor?
I mean, well, if I'm an inanimate object, I can't feel anything, so it doesn't matter which object I am.
Well, let's say you can feel stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
I probably
let's
just
say
wanna
you're,
live a
yeah,
nice,
like pretend
like-
you're a transformer. What would you want to transform into it?
Yeah.
oh, you mean I can transform between myself and the object?
Yes.
I mean, I guess to take up is just like a pebble or so, just some small spherical thing, so I
Really?
take up less space.
So you want to take up the least
hide out,
amount of space.
hibernate. I mean, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't have anything interesting. I just don't want to. I just want to go on with my life, do whatever I'm doing.
Dude,
But, like,
and therein
sometimes I just want to
lies
hibernate as a little rock or something.
therein lies the true essence of Connor, man. He's just there for the ride. Dude, I feel it, man. I vibe with that.
That's my true essence. I don't want to take up space.
Yeah, I feel
I don't
that,
want to get in
man.
people's way. I don't want to transform into like Optimus Prime or a truck or anything and
Wait, what'd you say you would be,
cause
Connor?
trouble. Just like a little rock, you know, just a little
A
pebble.
rock.
It's a little tiny thing.
What if like someone falls and hits their head on you and then they die and you're just like they're covered in their blood?
That's a bit. Well, that's
Well,
just the way life goes. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bah!
What if someone like makes you
a little
up
bit
and
of.
and then like you go flying in the air and you smash into someone's like face and then you're like, oh damn.
Okay, guys, I'm a pebble and I just killed somebody.
Alright.
Yeah, continue.
What kind
That's
of
the
pebble?
intro to
Would
my
you
YouTube
want
channel.
like to like you throwing pebble or like a skipping, like when you skip on the
Oh,
pond?
yeah,
Or,
like,
like,
are
what
you
kind
breathing
of pebble?
underwater or do you just
Yeah,
not
yeah,
breathe
like
because
what's
you're in
going
a
on
pebble?
here?
No, your whole metabolism stops because you're an inanimate object.
That's true.
You just have a soul and like you can just feel
All you have is like sensory, like sensory nerves. Like you get to feel things, but you don't do anything. So you just, I mean,
Man,
don't know,
I
otherwise
would
you'd change your body to
definitely
a different shape.
I would
Do you just
definitely
have,
go
like,
with
are you only able to feel temperatures or something?
I mean, you can feel temperature, sensation. I mean, pain is considered like it in the feeling, so maybe that too.
I would definitely
Which
go
may or
with
may not
like like an airborne thing. I definitely want to fly, you know? I'd want to like go places, you know what I'm talking
Or
about?
I could choose to transform into dill, so I could always be inside that puss.
Oh.
That's not what I need. Well, I'm sure someone would want to do that.
God fucking
Why did you
shit.
just say a dildo? Oh, you know what? That did cross my mind. I just didn't want to think about it.
Nah.
Because then you're
I don't need that.
physically inside. That's like putting your head inside. That is
That's
not
like,
helpful for
yeah, I
you.
feel like that's next level,
That's like
dude.
just being born again. Wait, like being able to like, no.
Be a dildo.
That's like being born again, dude. Oh. Oh my
Yeah, that's two
god.
definite.
Steps to becoming born again. Freaking a Christian or a dildo.
Yeah. Those are the only two choices. Choose wisely.
A fucking dildo.
Someone's like, "Want to be born again?" You're like, "Already am." You just transform.
Already am.
They're just like, "Where'd the guy go? What the hell is this dildo doing on the carpet?"
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh man. Well, we just about hit our time cap, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. This has been Mnav. Go ahead and introduce you guys.
And Connor.
Oh, Matthew. Matt.
Kyler.
And Kyler. All right. Well,
Kyler,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, and Kyler. We have a new person here today. Crimson Chin,
Raise the
the legendary Crimson Chin. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Holy
And that was what, session 2 now, right? Session 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully get that out as soon as possible. Hey, thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll see you
Dude,
next
thanks
time.
for tuning me in.
That.